Okay, guys, before we start class today, let's pray first with our personal belief. Pray begin. Finish. Okay, so as I said before, that today we are going to discuss about relationship vocabulary. And here are the vocabs. The first one, there is breakup. I think it's quite familiar for you, yeah. Breakup. To end a romantic relationship. Then after that, to drift apart. To become less close to someone. To enjoy someone's company means that to like spending time with someone. To fall for, to fall in love. Fall head over heels means that in love, to start to love someone a lot. To fall head over heels in love, yeah, sorry. To start to love someone a lot. Then after that, to fall out with, to have a disagreement and stop being friends. Get on like a house on fire. To like someone's company very much indeed. Hiperbola banget ya. And then after that, to get on will with. To understand someone and enjoy similar interests. To get to know, to begin to know someone. To go back years. To have known someone for a long time. To have a lot in common. To share similar interests. To have ups and downs. To have a good and bad times. Healthy relationship. A good, positive relationship. To hit it off. To quickly become good friends with. To be in relationship. To be romantically involved with someone. Be just good friends, not be romantically involved. Keep in touch with, keep in contact with, lose, lose touch with. Do not see or hear for someone any longer. Love at first sight. To fall in love immediately you meet someone. To, to pop the question. To ask someone to marry you. See eye to eye. Agree on a subject. Okay. And then tadi nyampe mana ya? Oh, oke. See eye to eye ya. Settle down to give up the single life and start a family. Strike up a relationship to begin a friendship. Tie the knot to get married. To be well matched, to be similar to work at a relationship, to try to maintain a positive relationship with someone. Okay, is there any question, guys? No? Let's get started. Ija,
Yeah, hello, Miss. Sorry.
do you see your friends very often?
Yes, I do see my friends very often. Including this day, today, I met several of my friends.
That's all? That's all?
Yeah, I think that's all.
What do you like about your close friends?
Um, I think that what I like the most about them is that they always accompany me during hard times and just be there for me, uh, and helping me with problems. And moreover, I also match kind of match with them and just share the same interests and um, share the same uh, hobbies.
Have you known each other long?
Yes, of course, we have known since the start of college, so it is almost around 5 years.
Okay, that's all.
I think that's all.
Okay, what do you think, Icha?
Um, this is for part one section, right, Miss?
Yes.
Um, I think it is a little bit too short for
Mm-hmm.
part one, and I think I can maybe elaborate to two to three sentences
Mm-hmm.
for each questions. But
Exactly.
I think yeah, that's but maybe I think I need to learn a little bit more vocabulary to kind of elaborate the answers.
Exactly. Yes, you said that it's kind of like short answer and then lack of relationship vocabulary as well. Yeah. Still there's hesitation and fillers as well. Gitu ya, Ica ya.
Yes.
Jadi, well actually you can just choose one or two vocabularies gitu ya in each questions. Jadi kamu bisa pilih for example apa ya? Oh, tadi kayaknya ada kaitannya dengan enjoy each other's company for example gitu kan. Then after that you can explain it and give the examples gitu. You can elaborate your ideas gitu ya, Ica ya. Biar nggak terlalu pendek jawabannya. Oke,
Miss
okay.
the
Ya,
example. I missed the example part. So yeah, I think
ya,
to elaborate with that.
okay. Ya, probably you can practice later in part 3. Nanti kita coba di part 3 juga deh sekalian ya.
Okay.
Next, Gabriela.
Oke, Kak.
Okay. Do you see your friends very often?
Well, actually, I don't see my friend very often since because in this year there are a lot of my friends are graduated and I just had done my thesis defense. Therefore, actually, me and my friend and I have drifted apart. Mostly, they are a lot in different city, not in my city anymore. But usually we keep in touch on social media.
Okay. What do you like about your close friends?
Well, what I like about my close friend is we have a lot uncommon. Like we like K-pop or anime or usually we are from some faculties. So I like to talk or discuss with them about our interests.
Have you known each other long?
Well, for my close friend in college, I have been knowing them since 2021 or 4 years ago. But I also find a new friend in in my second or third year also.
Okay. What do you think, Gabriela?
At least I think it is better than yesterday, Kak.
Okay. And then,
But uh, I think a little bit hesitant, but I could say but I still think it is better than yesterday.
yeah, Okay. Well, first of all, I want to mention about your grammatical errors. Okay. For example, tadi kayak ke double gitu ya, penggunaan since, because, bla 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 kan itu sama ya, gitu. Karena dua-duanya sama, karena gitu. And then when you say that a lot of my friend, it should be friends karena di situ plural gitu ya, belakangnya. A lot of my friends. And then after that, mispronounce. Kayak keep in touch. Tadi kayaknya bukan keep in touch gitu ya. And still there is hesitation and fillers as well. Fillers tuh yang audible voices kayak gitu. But I think yeah, it's better than yesterday as you said. You get into details and then may give the examples as well gitu. Jadi it's quite good. You also use the vocabulary even though not that much gitu ya. Tapi I think yeah, it could be better. Okay, Gabriela,
Okay, Kak, thank you.
you're welcome. Next, we are going to try part 2. Okay. In part 2, you will have 1 minute to do brainstorming. Means that the examiner will give you a cue card, gitu ya, the question. And then after that, the examiner also give you a paper and pen or pencil so that you can write it down your ideas, gitu ya. So basically, my previous tutor taught me how to answer this question. Jadi caranya kayak gini untuk mempermudah ya. Misalnya describe a person you are very close to. You should say who this person is. Jadi di sini tulis who gitu ya. Nanti kalian jawab siapa gitu. Terus habis gitu when you met them. Di sini tulis when. Then after that where you met them. Di mana? And then what is about them you like so much gitu ya. Gampangnya gini aja ya, why you like so much. Why I like them. Them di sini bisa her or bisa itu ya him. Jadi who mungkin aku bilang I would say my bestie. Siapa namanya for example gitu ya. And then after that when I met her in the university. Then when ya. For about 2000 something lah pokoknya ya. Jadi ketahuan umurnya. Anggap aja 2020 for example. And then where I met them in uni. Terus why I like them, for example, she is good listener. And then after that, we have lots in common and so on. Kayak gitu. Jadi kalian bisa nulisin vocab-vocab dari relationship di sini gitu ya. Oke. Okay. Jadi di sini contohnya kan I'd like to tell you gitu. I'd like to talk about my boyfriend for example gitu. Untuk mempermudah daripada kalian harus memparaphrase pertanyaan gitu ya. I would like to tell you a person they are that very close to me itu kan terlalu panjang dan nanti takutnya kalian bingung gitu untuk memparaphrase-nya. Jadi untuk mempermudah, I would like to tell you about bla 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 gitu atau I'm going to tell you about bla bla bla. Itu untuk mempermudah aja gitu. Okay? So, yeah, you can write it down your ideas just only the keywords. Jadi hanya kayak gini aja. Bukan menulis the whole sentences. Okay? karena waktunya nggak bakalan cukup. Jadi kalian nulis poin-poinnya aja yang penting. Oke? I will give you 1 minute to do brainstorming and you will answer these questions in 2 minutes. Good luck.
Wait, Kak. It means that we make like this one first, like the
Yeah,
who and where I like them.
yeah,
Okay, and then after that we present to you our answer.
yeah. Kayak contohnya yang kayak di sini, I would like to tell you about bla 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 gitu. Okay?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Kak.
You're welcome. Okay, Icha, are you ready?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, you can start it now.
So I'd like to talk about my younger sister. Obviously, we first know each other since birth. She is my younger sister. We have 1 year difference, and right now we are both very busy with work, so we only met often at home and just chatting with each other during our free time. And what I like about her is that she is very cheerful, very bright, and we share a lot of things in common because obviously we both grow up in the same household with the same parents, and we share a lot of ups and downs with each other. And she is really the one who put the color in our home because when she when she is not when she is not home, it is the home is become very quiet. And although she had shared a lot of things with me, but we have a very different path in education. I chose to learn statistics and work as a data engineer. Meanwhile, she chose to learn about dentistry, and um, she focused on um, treating patients with dental problems. And she still pursue her education in Universitas Gadjah Mada in our city, and I still supporting her through helping her getting patients and also supporting her like giving mental support and yeah, I think
Okay,
I
Steve.
tried my best for that.
Okay. What do you think, Ica?
I think um the whole speaking is already good. Like I mean the topic is I kind of um improve the technique using this who, when, where, and why I like them, etc.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I still need to work on the structure and need to add more vocabulary because I tend to repeat same words.
Mm-hmm. And then what else?
Mm, yeah, maybe I need to use a lot of more linking words, maybe moreover, like however, blah blah blah.
Yep, exactly. Well, that's actually a good start. Yeah. You answer all the questions, and then you starting with it with the sentence that I suggest to you. I would like to tell you about blah blah blah, gitu ya. You also use the vocabularies as well, such as apa tadi? Share a lot of things gitu ya, in common, blah blah blah. But probably still there is hesitation and fillers, and also grammatical errors, such as we have 1 year different. Probably you can say we have a 1 year age difference.
HQ. Oh yeah.
Pakai C ya, bukan T. And then
Yeah.
after that, we share a lot of things in common. Terus she put the color in our home. Probably you can say she brings color into our home, gitu ya.
Brings color.
Terus she focuses bla bla bla. Kan,
Hypothesis.
ya subject verb agreementnya kan ya, kalau misalnya orang ketiga tunggal pakai as verbnya. And then tadi kayaknya ada mispronounce apa ya? Pursue ya. Kayak pursue-nya tadi bukan pursue gitu.
Pursue.
But I think it's quite good. Probably you need to, something that you need to focus on is your fluency then. And then probably you can use the linking words as well to make it sounds more natural and flowing gitu ya. Jadi kayak terkesan mengalir. I would like to tell you about my little sister. Her name is blah blah blah. Well, actually, we have 1 year age difference. Yeah, of course, we have known each other since our kid because we live together and we are a sister. Blah blah blah. For example, gitu ya. And then after that, you can say, yeah, the reason why I like her is it's because even though we have different paths in our education, but we share a lot of things in common. Kayak gitu. Jadi kan kayak ada ya story, ya lebih natural, storytellingnya lebih enak gitu ya. Ada well structure-nya, maksudnya ngasih tahu comparisons, but also you share the similarities gitu. Okay, gitu ya Ica ya.
Okay, thank you for the feedback, Miss.
Yeah, my pleasure. Next, Gabriela.
Kak,
Are you ready?
langsung ya. Okay, I'm ready. I think I'm ready, Kak.
Okay, that's good. You can start it now.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk about my long time friends, but I don't want to say their name because I want to keep their privacy. But we get to know each other from junior high school. So I think we have been known each other for 9 years. We were in the same class, so yeah, we sit sat closely and we share a lot in common. We both like anime and K-pop, so we usually talk not just about our subject in class, but also talk about like K-pop or anime. And I like them since they have good personality. For me, they are good listener and not judgmental person. And yeah, luckily we went to same senior high school. So when I was in senior high school, I still keep in touch together with them. But because in college we chose to went to different college, we all were drifted apart. But we still keep in touch in social media. Sometimes when we are around on holiday, we still go to hang out.
Keep going.
Udah,
Keep going. You can enlarge your idea.
I don't know what to say anymore, Kak.
Okay then. Yeah, well, actually, you still have 10 seconds left. Yeah, Gabriela. Okay, what do you think, Gabriela?
I think it is not long enough because I don't know, like I don't know what I want to say. Like I gimana ya? How to say it ya? Hmm, I just don't know how to describe them actually.
Okay, first of all, I want to make sure. Is it only one person
Two
or
person.
two persons? Okay then. Okay. Yeah, first of all, mm, still yeah, hesitate and fillers as well. Mispronunciations. Tapi aku lupa tadi nandainnya apa mispronunciationnya. Terus when you talk about people, as you said that it's more than one person, right? And then you use apa namanya kata penggantinya kan them tadi. Terus as gitu berubah lagi jadi not a judgmental person. Jadi hati-hati ya sama apa namanya inconsistency gitu. Kalau misalnya people ya just said people gitu. They are not judgmental people gitu. Okay? Because it's more than one, ya kan? Mungkin you can enlarge your idea, probably talking about the apa ya, something memorable, something funny, for example, funny stories when you were in school gitu kan, or probably you also can say, yeah, besides K-pop and anime, you also say something that you do together gitu loh. Kira-kira apa? Tadi kan kayak kayak kurang deep gitu loh idenya. Misalnya talking about the K-pop and then anime, you can share about the events gitu ya. You go to, for example, K-pop concert atau apalah gitu ya. Atau nonton K-pop bareng. Jadi kayak ada sentuhan personalnya gitu loh, Gabriela. Jadi di situ kayak kurang deep aja ceritanya. Jadi
Okay.
jadi biar kan waktunya masih ada lumayan tadi 10 detik kan. Kamu bisa kasih give examples-nya gitu apa. For example, when I face the apa ya? The lowest point of my life, they always besides me, blah 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 gitu. Jadi kind of like something personal, something unforgettable gitu. Jadi kamu bisa sharing about the moments as well. Kalau misalnya kamu udah mentok nih ya, idenya mengenai kira-kira apa lagi yang harus aku gali gitu ya. Kamu bisa sharing your personal stories gitu ya, atau experience gitu. Oke? Okay?
Oke, Kak, thank you, Kak.
You're welcome. Next, kita coba yang part 3 ya. So, in part 3, it's similar to part 1. You will answer this question for about 40 seconds until 1 minute each question gitu ya. As I said before, please get into details. So choose the main ideas and then explain it. Means that you need to give the supporting sentence. And then examples gitu ya. What I want to say actually in part 2 you can also make up stories. Jadi kalian kalau misalnya nggak punya pengalaman gitu ya, atau aku kayaknya nggak tahu deh harus ngomong apa. Aku kayak nggak punya pengalaman tentang ini deh. Kalian boleh kayak ngarang cerita gitu. Oke. Si examinernya nggak bakalan nanyain kalian kok apakah ini ceritanya beneran atau bohong gitu ya. As long as you can communicate. Di sini kan yang dinilai tuh how the way you communicate gitu ya. How good you can deliver your message gitu. Jadi it's okay if you need to make up stories gitu. Oke. Okay? Nah, sekarang kita coba yang part 3. If you don't have any idea about this gitu ya, about marriage because you are not married yet, yeah, you can share about other people's experience gitu ya, in general. Jadi kayak kalian bisa POV-nya tuh dari orang lain. Kira-kira kalau orang yang udah menikah tuh kebanyakan gimana sih gitu. Jadi di speaking tuh bisa dari your personal experience or others gitu. Oke. Okay? Ica,
Yeah, Miss.
do you think marriage is still as important as ever?
Actually, no, because in this economy, like in this modern days, marriage is not becoming the most important thing in our life. The marriage concept is not really relatable for the younger generation, and I think it is also because the accumulative of problems, including politics and also economics, because people can think of a marriage because they think that they are stable enough to support their spouse, and also they will obviously in marriage you need to think about getting a child. So I think that a lot of people don't really consider marriage in this year because those kind of thing that bother them.
What do you think is the ideal time to get married?
Personally, I think it is different for each people because there are people that um, have the support to marry their partner in such a young age, but a lot of people are considering marriage in later age. Maybe it's still up to their will. So I think it is best to consider marriage when you are ready to face the problems that follow the marriage.
Is it important to keep in contact with our friends when we are in relationship?
Yes, I do agree that we should keep in contact with our friends, obviously, because I think we can still update each other and share the happiness that we each other experience in our daily life, and I think it is good to maintain our friendship through contacting with each other and uh, more frequently. And I think it is the best way to um, yeah, keep friendship um, long lasting.
Okay. What do you think, Icha?
I think in this one I have more like ada space gitu, jadi lebih ada filler words kayak something
Mm,
something like ada jedanya gitu.
Pauses, yeah. And then what else?
Maybe kind of similar for the part two. Still repeating same words and maybe grammatical errors like in marriage, married,
Mm,
yeah, something like that.
okay. Yeah, first of all, I want to mention when you answer the question number one, you said that it's because politics and economics. I get that when you said about economics because you give the explanation and example, but I didn't get it when you talk about the politics gitu ya. So be
I need
careful.
example for both.
Pardon?
Also, I need to give
Yeah, of
the
course.
example for.
When you talk about something, as I said before, because it's get into details, right? You
Mm,
choose the main ideas. For example, talking about the I think it's because the economics nowadays there are a lot of people just to not to get married in the early age because blah blah blah. Jadi kan kayak ada ininya connectorsnya gitu loh.
mm,
Ini apa tadi ngomongin economics dan after that kamu menjelaskan kenapa economics berpengaruh gitu. Terus contohnya apa gitu ya.
mm,
Jangan hanya listing. Listing tuh kayak menyebutkan aja di permukaan misalnya it's because politics and then economics and then after that religion and so on bla 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 tapi nggak dijelasin gitu ya
mm.
Ica. Jadi lebih baik probably you focus in one or two topics and then after that you explain it gitu. Itu lebih bagus ya. And then after that still fillers ya. As you said, fillers and then pauses. Jadi jadinya juga lumayan di sini. Mungkin karena mikir ya.
Yeah. Mhm. I think
Hmm,
that's my biggest problem in speaking.
okay. So probably all you need to do is besides practice, yeah.
Is-
Have
is-
you already tried the speech ache?
yeah,
And then,
I once tried it yesterday, maybe,
and then,
and because I was really tired during the trial, so I actually just got around six, and the main problem is the coherence and lexical resources.
yeah, that's one of the problems if you don't have much gitu ya. Vocabularies, then it's kind of hard to speak in English. Kan kadang jadi bingung ya mau ngomong apa, vocabnya apa ya, kayak gitu nggak sih?
Yeah.
Jadi first of all you need to do is enlarge your vocabulary, probably by reading, ya, or listening to podcasts or watching videos gitu on YouTube. And after that, I think I have some videos that you can watch. For example, think English, speak English gitu. Jadi itu untuk mempermudah kamu di speaking gitu ya, biar nggak translating from bahasa into English lagi, tapi kayak udah terbiasa gitu ya. Di otak kamu tuh menggunakan bahasa Inggris gitu. And then after that probably try to memorize 5 vocabularies each day for example gitu ya. Jadi kamu kayak ada goalsnya gitu. Tiap hari itu ada English habit yang kamu lakukan. Jadi karena kan namanya apa, belajar bahasa it's kind of like marathon, not sprint, right? Jadi harus ada progresnya gitu. Oke, nanti kamu bisa coba ya. Terserah yang sesuai dengan apa minat kamu tuh, apa yang jadi interest kamu tuh apa? Apakah reading books atau apa, or listening podcast kayak gitu. Oke, Ica?
Thank you,
Yeah,
Mi.
my pleasure. Gabriela,
Kak,
yeah. Do you think marriage is still as important as ever?
well, people surround me always think marriage is important because I think for the marriage is like all life stages that you need to achieve. You have to tie a knot and have a children, but I think for me in marriage is not that important because until today I still experience a lot of up and downs, and I think I want to fix myself first before I get married. So when I tie a knot to someone, I will be in a better and stable condition.
What do you think is the ideal time to get married?
Well, I think the ideal ideal time to settle down is when uh, I'm in 30s, I think, because I think when I imagine myself and I'm in my 30s, I will be more stable than I am right now.
Is it
And I
im-
still want to explore myself and find someone that truly get it match with me.
is it important to keep in contact with our friends when we are in relationship?
Of course, for me, it is important to keep in touch with my friend even though I'm in a relationship because I think when in a relationship is still too important to keep my personal life alive. So like you not give all of your life to your partner, but you still have your own life and still keep in touch with your friend.
That's all?
That's all, Kak.
Okay, what do you think, Gabriela?
Well, I think there is a mispronunciation in
Mhm.
ideal and I think touch touch.
You can practice it later.
I I I cannot. I think I cannot pronounce ideal
Ideal,
correctly. Ideal.
ideal,
I
ideal, ideal,
I
ideal. Yeah, well, actually, you can check it on dictionary. Yeah. Have you already downloaded digital dictionary?
well, usually I check on the website.
Okay. Well, probably you can download it then because I think it's, yeah, can be beneficial for you gitu. Rather than you need to the connection. Gak tahu sih, kayaknya yang digital dictionary nggak perlu koneksi, nggak tahu lagi deh. Nanti aku coba cek. Terus, what else, Gabriela? Bisa besides mispronounce.
Mm, I only net the only thing that I notice is about mispronunciation sih Kak.
Okay. And I think still there is grammatical errors, yeah. For example, people surround me. It should be people around me. I think it's more natural phrasing. And then because I'm still experiencing a lot of ups and downs, I need to fix myself first. Well, actually, it's quite good. You get into details. Yeah, for example, talking about yourself, gitu kan, kind of like your self problem, gitu kan, before you're getting married. And then probably when you said that more stable, you can elaborate it more. For example, more stable in spiritual, emotional, financial, apa gitu. Jadi yang lebih detail gitu ya Gabriela. Jadi yang di sini more stable-nya apa dulu gitu. Atau ke semuanya. Kan bisa jadi gitu. Gitu ya Gabriela ya.
Oke Kak, thank you.
My pleasure. Okay. And then next we are going to discuss about table. Not table. Apa namanya? Pie chart. Kok table? Yeah. Can you see the screen?
Yes Kak, it's visible Kak.
Okay. Describing comparisons, numbers, percentage, and fractions. Okay. In some graphs, especially tables, there are some special numbers. Fractions, for example, 1/3. Jadi ini bacanya 1/3. And percentages, 50%. Okay. Look at the following table which shows a number in different years. 1990 until 1995. Oke, jadi di sini contohnya the number went up by 600 from 1200 and then 1800 gitu ya, in numbers. Terus ada juga yang fraction, for example 1/3 and then 50% gitu ya, itu percentage. Okay. Use the words double, treble, quadruple, fold, and times. For example, the number doubled gitu ya, when between 1992 and 1994. And then ada juga yang kayak two-fold increase or 6 times. 6 times higher than blah blah blah. Kayak gitu. Then fraction. Jadi fractions, for example, between 1992 and 1994, the figure fell by 1/5 gitu ya. Berarti berapa tuh 1/5? Bahasa Indonesianya. 1/5 ya. And then ada juga yang by half. Berarti kan dari kata 50% kan, setengah ibaratnya gitu. By half. And then 1/10. 1/10 gitu. Okay. Use percentage either at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. Kayak gitu. So, for example, 6% of single-age people were living in poverty. The level of poverty among single-age people stood at 6%. Kayak gitu. Ada juga yang comparisons, berarti comparing. 6% of single-age people were living in poverty compared to only 4% of age couples. Kayak gitu ya. And so on. Nanti nih kalian bisa baca. Nah, di sini for example kayak active percent 4/5 gitu ya. Itu untuk pakai yang fractionnya. Atau 50% means half. Tapi kalau misalnya susah gitu ya, aduh ini berapa ya pecahannya? Ya udah kalian nggak usah mengubahnya jadi fraction semua. Cuma biar nggak repetition aja gitu ya, biar nggak repetitif. Jadi ada yang pakai fraction, ada yang pakai percentage kayak kayak gitu. Atau bisa pakai less than a fifth atau over a quarter of people bla 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 kayak gitu. Oke. Okay? Nah, in pie chart there are some key points in organizing your answer. The first one, choose the most important points to write about first. So as I said yesterday, in pie chart or bar chart or line graph as well, focus on something that the most important gitu. Jadi kira-kira yang paling penting tuh apa ditulis di awalnya. For example, these will be the largest ones. Okay. And then items such as other are usually less important and account for small amount, sorry. So can be left till the end. Jadi kalau yang percentage-nya itu kecil atau kayak kurang penting, itu bisa ditulis di akhir-akhir. And then make it easy to read. When you write a tax one, you should always you should always group information in a logical way to make it easy to follow and read. Okay. The most logical thing to do is usually to compare categorize together across the charts, focusing on similarities and differences. Next, vary your language. You should not keep repeating the same structures. The key language when you write about pie charts is proportions and percentage. Common phrases such as the proportion of blah 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 or the percentage of blah blah blah. However, you can also use other words and fractions. These are some examples from the model answer. Jadi di sini ada contohnya ya. The question is the pie charts show the main reasons for migration to and from the UK in 2007. Jadi di sini karena pie chartnya ada dua, jadi ada S-nya di belakangnya. Dan karena di sini plural, maka verbnya uh, verb one, nggak pakai S ya. Yes, you can see. What is the most important from these pie charts? Gabriela and Ica. Kira-kira nanti di overview-nya kalian bakalan nge-mention apa?
I think I would mention the largest percentage yang both in immigration and emigration. Then maybe like the first, the largest and the second largest.
The
Field.
so what are they? Apa aja tadi berarti?
Yang formal study and the definite job for both because it's
Formal
the
study. Okay.
because it's the one that catch our eye the most with when seeing the pie chart.
Okay. How about you, Gabriela?
Well, I think I will talk about the smallest and the biggest percentage in immigration and emigration, Kak.
And then what are the smallest?
The smallest is no reason stated,
And
and
then
the biggest is formal study.
formal study. Okay. Let's see the model answer. Okay. Mungkin dua paragraf kali ya. Start from Gabriela. Could you please help me read these two paragraphs, the pie charts, and then having a definite job?
Okay. The pie chart illustrates the primary reasons that people came to and left the UK in 2007. At first glance, it is clear that the main factor influencing this decision was employment. Having a definite job accounted for 30% of immigration to the UK, and this figure was very similar to immigration at 29%. A large number of people, 22%, also emigrated because they were looking for a job, though the proportion of people entering the UK for this purpose was noticeably lower, at least than a fifth.
Okay. And then, Icha, could you please help me to read the remaining paragraphs?
Okay. Another major factor influencing a move to the UK was for formal study, with over a quarter of people immigrating for this reason. However, interestingly, only a small minority, 4%, left for this. The proportions of those moving to join a family member were quite similar to for immigration and emigration at 15% and 13% respectively. Although a significant number of people, 32%, gave other reasons or did not give a reason why they emigrated. This accounted for only 17% with regards to immigration.
Okay. What do you think after reading this sample answer, guys?
I think that this is um kind of not really good for writing task one because it is too simple.
It is too simple.
It's
Okay.
simple. Yeah, like the overview is just mentioning about uh, at first glance it is clear that the main factor blah blah blah, but maybe it's not enough for one paragraph.
And what do you think, Gabriela?
Well, I think in my opinion, it's already good sih, Kak.
Sorry.
Standar lah.
Why do you think it's good?
Because I think I still can get the message the the author want to say through her answer.
Okay. Yes, as you can see here, I think the writer has already accomplished the task achievement. Yeah, there is introduction here by paraphrasing the question. Then after that, the overview as well. Also, um, she or he already described the data, gitu ya. But probably still in the simple structure and simple or basic vocabularies gitu sih ya. Jadi it's quite good and then it's understandable. Cuman mungkin masih yang basic ininya, vocabnya gitu ya. Okay, let's see this another sample. Another example I mean. Jadi di sini kan nanti ada yang band 5 sama band 7 ya. Oh, tapi di sini contohnya beda, ding. Dia mix question between the pie chart, and then line graph. Oke, ini nanti dulu ya. Coba aku cari yang pie chart dong. Nah ini sih. Oke, kita lihat contoh jawabannya. The following two pie charts show the results of a survey into the popularity of various leisure activities among European adults in 1985 and 1995. Okay, summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. Okay, gitu. So here's the examples. Jadi kelihatan di sini yang paling besar apa? In 1985,
Watching TV.
watching TV. And then the smallest
Smallest is other.
in 1994.
Playing computer games.
Okay. And then the smallest.
And other, also other.
Okay. Rizka, could you please help me reading this sample answer?
Okay. Clearly, watching television was the number on leisure activity in both years at 32% in 1985 and 30% in 1995. However, the most obvious change to occur during this time was that computer games become much more popular. In 1985, nobody said that playing computer games was their 1995, some 27% of European adults named this as the activity that they enjoyed the most. The only other hobby that became more popular was talking with friends, which rose from 21% in 1985 to 26% in 1999. By contrast, all other activities become less popular. For instance, while 23% of European adults named eating out as their favorite leisure activity in 1985, this figure was just 8% in 1995. Similarly, the percentage of people who say that they like talking with family, other activities, or watching TV also decreased.
Okay. What do you think after reading this sample answer?
I think it's not using the best structure because in paragraph 1 it's not clearly state the overview, like it doesn't give the overview and um just straight up to the details, like stating the numbers.
Okay. And how about you, Gabriela?
I think I still can get the message the author want to say sih, Kak.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
Jadi, hmm, and if wait, also the structure is like more very diverse, not just like repeating the same structure sih.
Okay. Okay, let's see the difference between this model answer ya. Okay, Gabriela, could you please help me to read this sample answer?
Okay. A glance at the two pie chart provided revealed the relative popularity of various leisure activity amongst European adults in 1988 and 1995. Of this activity, watching TV was the most widely enjoyed in both years at 32% in 1985 and a slightly lower 30% in 1985. Yet, by far the most significant change to take place during this period was the increased popularity of computer games. Not a single respondent to survey rated playing computer game as their preferred leisure activity in 1988. However, by 1995, this figure stood at 27%, the second highest overall. Also more popular in 1995 was talking with friends at 26% compared to the 20% a decade earlier. In stark contrast, however, all other activities decreased in popularity. Eating out, which was the second most widely enjoyed pastime in 1988, accounting for 23% of respondents, slipped to a mere 8% in 1995. Likewise, there were also considerably decrease in the popularity rating of talking with family, other activity, and as previously mentioned, watching television.
Okay. What do you think?
I think the vocabulary in this answer is more uh, gimana ya, lebih oh lebih itu sih, wait, kayak
Advance.
lebih advance ya.
Okay. And then?
And then like the explanation is more detailed.
Okay. That's all?
Yeah, I think that's all.
How about you, Icha?
I think it gives a clear overview in the first part, like a glance of the pie charts, blah 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 blah, and then starting to get into details in the paragraph 2 and 3. Yeah.
So what's the difference between the first model answer and this one?
It is more structured
Mm-hmm.
and obviously using more advanced vocabulary and linking words.
Oke. Jadi tahu lah ya perbedaannya di mana. Next, let's see I mean, let's see the differences between basic, intermediate, and advanced. Yeah. So for example, here decrease, it's basic. You can use sleep, for example. Just only, you can use a mere. Several different, instead of several different, you can use various. Hobby, leisure activity. And then popular, widely enjoyed. Kocak ya. Favorite, preferred. And then however, yet, by contrast, in stark contrast, however, gitu. Okay, let's see your comprehension. Which was the least popular leisure activity in 1985?
Other. A.
Other.
Yes.
Okay. And then next, popular is an adjective. The noun is
Less popular. So,
Popularity.
oh, ini tuh.
popularity.
Yeah, popularity.
Okay. Next, in model answer B, the word like was means
A, similarly.
similarly.
Yes.
Okay. And then, what is the most formal? Yang mana yang paling formal?
A, as previously mentioned.
As previously mentioned, itu?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5. Yes or no question ya nih. For instance means for example, but is likely better because it sounds a little more formal and fewer candidates use it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And then respondents are people who ask questions, carry out surveys, and make charts or graphs.
No.
No.
Not a single respondent to the survey rated playing computer games as their preferred leisure activity in 1985. Means that very few people said they like playing computer games in 1985.
Mm. Um,
Well, I think for me it's not correct because not a single respondent kan means like nobody. Yeah. So actually like it is not, it means like not just a very few people but like nobody gitu yang
nggak ada
like
sama sekali.
yang gak ada sama sekali.
Okay. The writer uses the word similarly to connect eating out in restaurants and chatting with friends because both of these leisure activities became less popular.
Yes.
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 Okay, let's see the answer. Tadi jawabannya apa?
Least popular to other.
Oh iya benar ya. Iya. When you learn vocabulary, try to learn all the different form of word. Ya benar ya tadi popularity ya.
Yes.
Do not forget the word like can mean enjoy, similar to. Number 3 apa tadi?
Similarly.
Oke, benar juga. Number 4, A juga ya. Oke.
Yeah.
Number 5 tadi yes ya.
Yes. Jadi
Mm-mm.
apa ya? For instance, yeah.
And then number 6 no ya.
Yes. Responden kan yang answer the question.
Oke, and then number 7 no juga ya.
Ya, oh ya, tadi nobody.
Number 8 tadi apa?
Number 8, tadi yang chatting with friends, eating out. Yes, similarly, because both.
Yes. Jawabannya yes.
Yes.
Yes, benar semua dong.
Yeah.
Oke, sekarang coba ini ya, bikin introduction and if overview. The figures below compare the number of internet users in several European nations as well as the prevalence of online shopping in these countries. Oh, ini itu, ding. Tapi kalau kayak gini kalian bisa nggak? Kalau ada dua tipe kayak gini. Kalau ada dua tipe gini gimana dong? Kalian bisa nggak?
Um, saya coba jawab ya, Miss.
Boleh.
I think we can use the pie chart for the overview because it show the like overall rate kayak yang mana yang paling yang mana yang the largest, yang mana yang the lowest gitu. Terus misalnya buat details itu bisa pakai yang total number of internet users. Wait, this one is internet shopping. Yeah, maybe state for the internet shopping blah 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 in the overview using the pie chart and the other body paragraph so with the table.
Oke, coba ya dikerjain dulu. Oke.
Okay, Miss.
Just essay plan-nya aja. Introduction kan ya paraphrasing question ya. And then
Miss, sorry, can you scroll to the question?
oh yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably you can screenshot or take a pic. Udah?
Not yet, Kak.
Oke. Jadi PR ya.
Um, nggak sedikit, Miss. Sedikit lagi boleh nggak?
Oke, oke.
Ya, Miss.
Udah?
Oke, sudah, Miss.
Oke, boleh tolong dibacakan, Ica?
Okay, so this is actually my first time to write for this type of charts, like using two type of chart. So for the overview, the table and pie chart display the uncorrelation of the population of several countries who use the internet and the amount of people who purchase things online. At the first glance, it is obvious that UK holds the highest number of internet users for 1995, 2000, and 2004. However, France is the country with the highest record of online shopping. This show how number of internet users and the amount of online shopping are completely unrelated to each other. And for Betty paragraph 1, Switzerland is among the lowest in terms of internet user, placed as the second bottom with merely 1 million people using the internet. However, it's still categorized as one of the countries with most online shopping. And yeah, maybe we can elaborate on that later. For body paragraph 2, meanwhile, observe from the table, Germany plays as the second largest internet users with around 14 million during the year of 2000 and increased to 15 million in 2004. Later, from the chart, we can see that it is also among the countries with the biggest number of online buyers. So it shows uncorrelation. It shows the contrast to the paragraph before, because it has large internet users and also large online buyers, but the previous one is having lowest internet users but the largest internet online buyers. Yeah, something like that. Maybe I can elaborate on that.
Okay. So basically, when you said that it's uncorrelated, emang nggak berkorelasi ya? Bisa lihat di sini deh contohnya. Ya, yang untuk introduction-nya. Given are two figures providing a comparison of internet use in 5 European countries. Ini boleh disebutin gitu ya, apa aja. In tahunnya juga, as well as the popularity of internet shopping in these countries. Jadi dibikin simple aja gitu, menjabarkan tentang apa gitu ya. Nggak usah mengasumsikan kalau misalnya itu correlated gitu. Jadi sebaiknya seperti itu ya untuk di introduction-nya and overview-nya. Oke. Kalau 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 misalnya memang nggak berkorelasi sama sekalipun, nanti di body paragraph-nya juga dibedakan. Misalnya di body paragraph 1 talking about the table gitu ya. Dan di body paragraph 2 pie chart-nya. Nggak harus digabungkan gitu loh. Kalau memang dua datanya ini nggak saling berkaitan gitu kan. Ini tadi apa? Total number of internet users gitu ya. Sedangkan yang bawahnya internet shopping in Europe gitu ya. Terus di sini yang paling besar apa? Kayaknya France ya. Terus kita lihat di sini yang paling besar ini internet usersnya ya, justru internet usersnya di sini UK. Ya emang nggak berkorelasi sih ya. Jadi ya udah, karena di apa namanya, writing tax one tuh kita berusaha untuk menghindari asumsi atau pendapat pribadi gitu. Jadi yang sesuai sama yang datanya aja gitu dijabarkan. Misalnya yaitu dijabarkan kalau di table itu apa isinya yang terpenting, terus di pie chart itu apa yang the largest, for example kayak gitu. Dan untuk paraphrasing questionnya ya dari sini aja. The figures below compare bla 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 gitu. Ini aja yang di paraphrasing di introductionnya gitu ya, Ica. Terus nanti masuk di overview-nya disebutin aja di table apa yang paling besar, misalnya apa yang jadi highlight-nya, terus di pie chart apa yang menjadi highlight gitu. Oke? Gitu ya. Nanti kita bisa jelasin lebih lagi di next class, di next meeting. Oke?
Oke.
Oke, dan mungkin gitu dulu untuk malam ini. Thank you so much for joining my class and have a good night. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Thank
warahmatullahi
you, Kak.
wabarakatuh.
My
Thank you.
pleasure.